What's up fam, it's your boy back at it again with another video, and today I want to talk about something that I've just been noticing recently. First thing, do y'all remember this picture? The most famous selfie of all time? Got like 2 million retweets in 2 seconds. Happened back in 2014. Well, I don't think this could actually ever happen again. This happened at the tail end of a societal structure that almost doesn't exist anymore. And that structure is being under a monoculture. In the world of entertainment, monoculture is basically what it sounds like: one culture. If you talk to any of your parents or anyone over the age of 35 about what they grew up listening to or watching, they're all gonna have very similar answers. Regardless of what they were specifically interested in, they all have similar knowledge or awareness of what was popular at any given time. I mean, looking back, there are very clear A-list, B-list, or C-list celebrities, with very little debate on who was at what level of popularity. The culture would decide who was where, and celebrities would try their best to level up. So when it came to music, there was a very clear difference between the mainstream and the underground. With the dawn of the internet age, this structure basically eroded. Monoculture basically eroded. If you ask someone what's mainstream versus underground now, there is so much more debate. The big thing that the internet allowed was for people to create communities based around shared interests. With the monoculture heavily relying on radio or other institutionally backed points of access, being able to function as a gatekeeper to what you were or weren't able to listen to. Yeah, you could go buy tapes or even eventually buy music online, but that was always a risk. Going to concerts, word of mouth, buying records, all of this took effort and money. With the internet and streaming completely taking over, you don't really even have to try or pay to see if you like something anymore. The internet basically gave people a route to circumvent the gate that was being kept. The average person's access to whatever music they want and their access to people with similar interests went up, so their obligation to the mainstream went down, therefore eroding the concept of the mainstream. And this has been happening across the board, across all entertainment culture. It's all getting split up, which is also why you have celebrities now with wide, huge spanning fan bases that you've never heard of. This is also why you'll never see another Freddie Mercury or Michael Jackson or Madonna. Even pop artists like Taylor Swift, who have huge fan bases, don't compare to older artists who manage to have places in the minds of everyone. And this is because despite potentially having a bigger fan base, people who aren't interested in her music don't have to listen to it. It's very easy to ignore her work entirely now, which didn't used to be the case for artists her size. This is also why we'll probably never see another big three. The broad awareness of one person or one thing being the popular phenomenon is just diluted too much. Instead of a monoculture, we just have an entertainment landscape full of subcultures that can only reach a certain level of popularity. And breaking into mass consciousness, being someone that everyone is aware of and invested in, can only be a momentary experience now instead of the defining characteristic of someone's career. And I actually think this is a good thing. Without gatekeepers, genuinely talented artists can build careers without needing to sign their lives away to the industry. While it sucks to be losing that connective tissue that's binding everyone together, it feels like a lot of the smaller subcultures with more to bite into are actually getting an opportunity to thrive now. Now, they're pretty obviously still huge moments in music and entertainment that everyone can be a part of. The idea of a monoculture isn't completely dead. There will be things due to quality or just sheer spectacle that will continue to break into the mainstream and be something that basically everyone is invested in. But there's a reason why award season has been losing its relevancy. We don't have to let a small group of individuals tell us what's good anymore. We have more access than ever to decide that for ourselves, and I think that's for the best. There is a conversation to be had about the quality of our mainstream music now versus the mainstream stuff we used to get back in the day, but that'll be a topic for another day. Subscribe and like if you haven't already, check out the socials, and thanks for watching.